Good morning, check check. We are live and direct. Today is the 2nd of June, 8:49 AM. We're a little bit early this morning. My mum and my sister are getting here earlier than I expected, so yeah, it's going to be a short one today, but nonetheless we'll get it in. Morning, Paul. Congrats on the win. Hope you're good, mate. And yeah, we're just going to get straight into it, to be honest. No messing about. No need for any delay. Because we need to practice for Saturday's race, actually. Which is the main point of today. Normally we don't do this until, what, like Thursday? But, yeah. We're not going to be streaming the rest of this week until Saturday, so yeah, we've got to get it in while we can. I'm just going to do a bit of free practice, and then we might open a little lobby. We'll see what time we get to. Because yeah, I think we might have like 2 hours max. So yeah, just need to... Right, we don't want it raining, that's for sure. We want a lobby where it's obviously going to rain, but not straight away. We at least want one lap that's clean. Okay, this one will do, even though we just crashed and got damage. Right, let's go. Yeah, this is going to be a tricky race on Saturday for a couple of reasons. One, it's a Nordschleifer. Always tricky racing here. Two, it's on hard tyres. Three, it's going to rain at some point. So that overall makes this, it's going to be a tough race. But we're going to be ready for it. Well, we're not going to be ready for it, actually. But we're going to try practice as well as we can do with the time. Oh, I hate this layout. Let's just retry that. This is one layout that I'm not used to, actually. It's either just the Nordschleifer or the... like with the full GP circuit on it. But yeah, as you can see, when we first entered, the first practice we had rain instantly. We've exited, restarted, and now there's still rain there, but it's not raining instantly. So hopefully we can get one lap in and then it starts raining, so we can move to the inters or the wets. Because I think the wet practice is going to be essential here. I think it's going to be random if it does rain. But if it does, we want to be prepared for that. But it just doesn't make sense to have this bloody layout. I hate this. It doesn't make sense to have... Oh, fuck you. The first lap rain because I don't have the tyres on. And the pit is there, but I also don't want to start a lap in the pits. Right, let's actually get onto the Nordschleife here, instead of messing about on this circuit. Just need to remember that it's not the full GP circuit. Need to brake early. Right, remember it's not the full GP circuit. It's this track that put me off doing the Manu Cup. Yeah, it's tough if you don't know it, Paul. But you kinda... One of your races doesn't count to your points as well. So like, if you really don't like this, you could just do... Or you could have done just 5 of the other races. Oh, we get on the grass instantly. Right, we're just going to carry on, it's fine. We just won't be setting any lap records here. The lap record we've got as well is a very slow time. Lots of mistakes. Not really pushing hard at all. Just to get the thumbnail, really. Hey up, father. Good to see you, mate. Hope you are well. Hope you've been keeping. You didn't know, Paul. Well, now you know for next time at least. Oh my god. Now you know for next time, I guess. But yeah, it only takes 5 points. 5 races points for your total. And your worst points don't get included. I always find that section really clunky. Haven't cracked the 7s yet, but later on. Yeah. I don't know how fast we'll get today, father, because it's going to be a very short stream today. Yeah, I have family visiting me and they get here in about 2 hours. So we've got about 2 hours practice until Saturday race day. So I don't think this is going to be a very strong race for me, to be honest, but we'll see what we can do. Of course, yeah, it's the Nordschleife, it's hard tyres, it's going to be raining, and I'm going to have no practice. So it's going to be tough. That's a shame, Paul. I don't think there'll be another one until next year as well now, when it'll be the official qualifiers again. Maybe there is 2 exhibitions in a year, but I'm not sure. Maybe someone with more knowledge knows. I'm waiting to see if there's going to be a Exhibition Nations Cup coming up. But they seem to announce this like the day before it was starting or something, so yeah. 8-1 so far. Nice. Yeah, that'll be a nice time to get that farther. And I assume that's in the dry. Have you done any wet laps yet? Had to look at the dog then. Went a bit wide. Oh! A bit too hot there. Steady coming out of there, noted. There's certain places on this track where I am really struggling on the hard tyres, I'm not going to lie. Just a couple of corners where I'm used to maybe just being a bit flat out and you need to be more careful. And that's without the rain yet. Yeah, I think as long as you're taking it really easy farther, it should be okay in the wet. I think it's going to be, if it's really random, it's going to be interesting to see if it rains like halfway through a lap in anyone's race. Because that is going to be the real killer. No worries, Paul. Catch you in a bit, mate. When I was getting the thumbnail from the replay, it started raining on lap 2. And I started the lap on hard tyres. And it was impossible, actually. You couldn't drive without spinning. So you're gonna have to go like so slow, so slow, or well, yeah, you're just gonna have to hope it doesn't happen, I guess. But I kind of like that about it, because no one can really practice the perfect strategy or anything like this. Yeah, no one can really know what's going to happen. Maybe it doesn't rain at all. Oh, that's a bit hot into there. Jesus. I've just realised. I want my brake balance all the way to the back, please. Morning, Simeon. How you doing, mate? Yeah, terrible lap time, but we're not chasing fast lap time at the moment, to be honest. We're just warming up, getting used to the car again, getting used to the tyres, getting used to the track. Not yet, Simeon. I think she lands in about 30 minutes. And then it's going to take her about an hour to get to me. So yeah, that's how much time we have to practice. I believe 1/3 of races will be wet. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I'm trying to remember last time it rained randomly, and I think it was at Spa. For the, I think it was Group 3. Or it was in the Nations round Spa also, but I can't remember if these were random races or whether it was scripted, let's say. Come on. No, come on. Are we going to restart? Yeah, we are going to restart. Hey up, Dexter. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. I think recent races... Yeah, I can't remember, but I seem to... I seem to recall maybe watching someone and they had different weather to me in one of the races. I can't remember which one it was though. Because I think in the last... I think in the last manufacturers there was 2 rain races. There was one at that we had this season, the Dragon Trail Gardens, and there was one at Spa. And then we had a rain race in Nations as well with the old F1 cars. And I think this one was scripted, and the Dragon Trail one was scripted, but I can't remember for the Spa race. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, exactly, Father, they're the ones. Oh, come on, right. Doing good. Back from my parents' home. Nice, Dexter. What were you doing there? Just chilling? Visiting the family? Right, we need to get off this GP circuit. I'm gonna just concentrate for a couple of minutes and just try to get a good lap in. Morning, Lime. Hope you well, mate. Morning, Tone. Good to see you. Hope you're well as well. Did anyone else race any daily races last night, by the way? And how was your experience, if you did? I might use the Victory app for this, actually. Oh, that was just bad. You can see the road looks like greasy, and it feels super slippery. And with the hard tyres, I kind of want to know when they're going to be up to temp. I'm not going to do it now, though, because I'm waiting for... I'm going to be using my phone, and I don't want to be going in and out of the app all the time. But maybe for Saturday, that's something we need to remember. Did race B on alt account, had some nice races with Tom the Rookie. I don't think I know Tom the Rookie, Tone. I'm going to assume it's another streamer. Or a driver in the game. But nice that you had at least some decent races. Thank you, Dexter. Appreciate that. Yeah, just trying to nail down some colours and get it a little bit nicer looking. I think it looks nice as well. But appreciate the feedback. You probably can go through there flat, but honestly, I don't dare. I don't have the minerals for that yet. We need to set some more laps first. Yeah, another streamer night. Ah, fair enough, I'll have a look. We also got a new scene switch scene. I mean, it's the same as the old one, but I just put a bit of a background image to it and changed the colours to the new colours. I can show you that after this lap. We've got the DR widget as well now for both accounts. So depending what account I'm on, I'll just change it. We lost like 3,000 DR, by the way, yesterday. I'm going to yesterday was not a good day for the racing. I thought I was going to lose it then. Thankfully we didn't. This is not the fastest lap. I've not been pushing super hard. There's a couple of mistakes. But it should be a clean lap at least, I think. I mean, yeah, I think it's a clean lap. Improved my time this morning, got into the 56s. Ah, nice tone. It's so annoying when that happens. I really like the Delta. I think it helps me, but I also hate it at the same time because it distracts me. Still playing with widgets. Yeah, it's a never-ending game, Tone. It's a never-ending game. I'm trying to find a balance of keeping it as minimal as possible, but having as much information as I need, or what I think it helps. One thing that I'm not super happy with still is I still have the sub counter. I have 2 sub counters now. I have the one on the sub bar, but I also have it inside the camera as well. And the reason having it for in the camera as well is if like Botrix is down or something like this, and the sub bar's not updating, because also the one in the camera, it's from the YouTube live subscriber page, so this one's like kind of instant as well. So I'm generally using this to just glance up at and have a quick look to see if anyone's subbed. But I'm not really liking how it looks, but it's kind of necessary at the moment. Anyhow, it's random, Dexter. It's random. I actually do want to practice some rain laps though, so we might, I think we're going to exit out of this and, yeah, try find a practice session with some rain. Because I want the rain. I want the rain and I hope it rains all race. Let's just put some intermediates on in case they do find a raining one. Hey, morning Andy. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good rest of your weekend. I just want to find one that's raining. I know they do exist where it's raining straight from the go. Might take us a little minute. Yeah, only using alt account. Yeah. So the alt account was almost 21,000. But if I switch them now, look. So this is my main account and it's currently just over 17,000. We've not really been using it except manufacturers. And then this was nearly 21,000 and it's... Yeah, it's just under 17,000. So it's actually lower than the other account now. Which is there we go. Nice. Right. Let's go. How long is it going to rain for? I hope a while. prepare yourself, guys, as well. We're going to have we might not, but we might have a lot of people in chat saying, you know, it'd be faster if you turn the driving line on and you drive off the driving line. And if you're a regular of the channel, you know what the answer will be. If you're new to the channel, the answer is no. I'm actually off to go pick up my new toys tonight as well, so that should be good. But I'm probably not going to use or set anything up actually until after Saturday's race. Just because I'm not going to be able to use it until Saturday. And I think it's probably a bad idea to be doing this race on new gear that I've not tested yet. But yeah, I should be going to pick it up tonight. I felt really wet around there. The track is getting way wetter though. I'm not too bothered if we crash in this lap either as well. I'm just trying to work out the limits. But yeah, you cannot even, you need to brake there, actually. All these curbs are going to be like ice as well. So I'm getting the T300, and I don't know what brand it is. It looks like a Playseat Challenge, but it's not a Playseat, and it's not a GT Light. And I'm picking these up for €120 for both. And then if I really don't like the rig for whatever reason, or it's too cheap or whatever, I'll be selling this on. And then I've got a what is it, next level FGT Lite that I can pick up for €120 also. Oh my god. But if this rig that is coming with the wheel is fine, honestly I won't be too bothered about getting something else straight away. I mean, we'll probably use it for a bit. I think the thing is, if it's cheap and it's shit, then at least I know that. I can get some content, give it a little review and stuff. It can help me find what sort of position I want to be looking for in something else that I buy, so... And it's €120, like, it's... The price for both is cheaper than what a T300 is actually going for. So... yeah. Obviously I'm going to check everything's working and stuff like this, but I've been speaking to the guy, he seems real nice. The pictures, everything looks brand new, like not even touched to be honest. Yeah, very sketchy out of that. Also known as theft. I mean, depending where the pickup location was in Berlin, I would be like, where has this come from? But it's in quite a nice area, to be honest, where you wouldn't expect that sort of pickup. But let's see. go meet this guy. Okay, we just need to be real steady. Hey up, Sharp. Good morning, mate. Hope you're well. Well, it's not morning for you, is it, Sharp? Or it is morning, but it's really early morning. Either stolen or... yeah. I think it was Baron yesterday who said it's someone who got divorced and they're selling it cheap for revenge. Which also tracks, to be honest. Yeah, I think if the rig is not what I'm after at all, Simeon would just get rid of it. And I pick up the FGT Lite. There's actually 2 of them for sale pretty close to me at the moment. Around the same price, been up for a while, so should be able to negotiate them as well a little bit. And yeah, it means then I will be able to sell the T150 and this different rig as like a little package to someone. Can sell them that pretty cheap as well because I'm getting a pretty good deal myself, so... yeah, I'm not too worried if it sucks. I kind of know what I want. I think I do want the FGT Lite. I think it looks pretty solid. The reviews are pretty good. Got many positions, because I want to try like an F1 position as well. This is capable of that. Now, I'm going to assume people are probably going to run traction control here, to be honest, in the rain. I would not be surprised. We're going to try Valley. I mean, it wasn't a terrible lap, to be honest. Obviously, we had mistakes, but no real big moments. I think just taking it real slow and steady will win you the race here. Well, it might not win you the race if someone's smashing it in the wet, but yeah. It's 3:27 here, yeah. Real early. Or real late, whichever way you want to look at it. Oh. So you wheel and the other rear for 120. Exactly, Andy. I think the thing is as well, the T300 comes with the T3PA pedals. So I'll also have these to sell because these are not as good as the pedals I currently have. So not only will I have another rig, a rig for sale if I don't like it, I'll have the T150, the original pedals, and the T3PA pedals to sell as well. So it's a little bit of wheeling and dealing. A little bit of only fools and horses business, but we should be able to upgrade and get a rig for pretty cheap, actually, all things considered. And I think you guys know, it's like I wasn't really interested in upgrading right now. I wanted to ride this T150 into the ground, but I need to get some sort of rig, because this position is not good. And it just happens like that when you see a deal, you gotta grab a deal sometimes. And interestingly enough, there's actually a TGT wheel for sale near me. Well, it's not near me, it's a little bit far away, which is annoying. And they've currently got that up for €60. It's pickup only, but it's just a little bit far. And I think I'm just getting a bit greedy then. I don't need all the toys at once. Yeah, sharp, little upgrade. Nothing too crazy, but an upgrade regardless. Yeah, everyone loves a good deal. Everyone loves a good deal. You can't not take a good deal. Oof. Yeah, I know, Simeon. So I guess maybe you know Berlin a little bit. It's they say it's in Neukölln, which Neukölln is, it's like the opposite side of the city for me, but it's actually fine. It's not bad at all. But they're in the absolute last point of Neukölln, and it's basically at the airport. And the airport is it's not even the airport, it's like the old airport. So trains don't really go there anymore as well, so it's like an hour and a half to get there, which is fine, but it also just makes it a little bit annoying. Because then you're talking like a round trip which ends up taking you like 4 hours or something like this. But it's still tempting because it is cheap and it would be nice to get the knobs. Okay, the rain is really coming down now. You probably want wets for this. Full wets. Yeah, I have asked him, Andy. He's not replied yet. I've messaged him a couple of times already, actually. I messaged him before the weekend. It's like, hey, I'll come pick it up on Monday. And then he was like, nah, tomorrow only. And I was like, fine, whatever. It's still for sale, and he's put the price down. So I messaged him last night saying, hey, do you want to meet somewhere else? Because it's a bit of a trek. And he's not messaged me back yet, so we'll see. Seems like a bit of a douchebag, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see. Ah, so it's just the rim, Simeon. Just the rim, not the base as well. But I had a look on the Thrustmaster website, and apparently with a software update, the rim does work on the T300 base. Knobs included. So I'd only be buying it for the knobs. I'd basically be paying €60 for 4 knobs. Which sounds cheap when you put it like that, but it's also a bit of a luxury tax, like I don't need the knobs. Oh, give me 2 seconds, guys. I think my mum has landed. Exactly, father. It's way cheaper than the street value of 4 knobs. So yeah, we'll see. I'll be more inclined to go get the wheel if the rig is fine. If I end up buying another rig, I'll probably leave the wheel for a little bit. Because it'll just be buying a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not spending loads of money, but I also don't really want to be spending the money too much anyway. Because I want to be getting a PC. That's kind of top of my list at the moment for saving the pennies. This is gonna be this is gonna be tough. Oh god. This is going to be really... I mean, I think by the time it rains, you are hoping that the race has kind of broken up a little bit. Because if you're racing close with someone in this rain... I mean, you're not. You might as well just back out, to be honest. And if it's going to rain this much, I would say you actually need full wets. Nice, Fav. Just a quick hit. Keep that muscle memory working. It looks like we've got a pretty decent session here with just constant rain. I might actually pit for full wets as well and just see how that is. Let's go full wets. Yeah, guys, this is going to be so tricky. I think the thing is as well, it's funny being random. Because you're always going to have this, like, stress and anxiety. It's like, oh my god, is it going to rain? Checking the radar. And stuff like this. I mean, maybe it's dry the whole race. Right, we got the wets on that, and it's actually in the dark blue as well, so I think the wets... Piss off. I think the wets is the right choice when you're getting into that sort of region of the moist meter. Oh, we got... Oh, she's wet. That doesn't sound good, actually. We won't say that. Track's wet. Really wet. This might even be a TC1 jobber, you know. I would just love to know what the other pace is of other people doing a wet lap. Yeah, the rain is really coming down. Oh, I'm gonna assume this is I'm going to assume there's so many patterns that they have scripted, and any of them could drop in. Now, if you get this one in a race, this is for sure raining the whole race. So that will be really interesting to see if that happens like that. I also wonder if qualifying can rain in qualifying. This is really putting your drifting skills to the test here. Just losing so much traction everywhere. You can't really tell just from watching it, but you can just feel it in the wheel everywhere. Going so steady into there, it's so slippy, it's like ice. The wets feel a lot more manageable though, so I would say honestly, even if it's not over the 2 bars, just risk it with the wets. Just because if it does go over into that limit, you're safe then. Because I would say, even though it's still really slippy, I have a lot more grip. Not done one yet, father. It's going to be so funny if just it doesn't rain at all. This is a very tricky corner in the wet. I think even just practicing and like just being able to do these little saves and just managing the car will help so much in the race. Otherwise, it's so easy to spin there and just lose 10-20 seconds. Because once you spin in the rain as well, it's so hard to get going again. Oh. Just trying to use higher gears where I can, but while still maintaining enough speed, because this car does bog down, I feel, when you gear up. If it's any consolation, it's pretty reasonable, it's a solid 8. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not super happy with that lap time, to be honest. I wasn't really pushing, there's a few mistakes in there, but yeah, I should have saved the replay really, so I could have had a look over and just see where I was going. I think ideally I would like to be, well, I don't know, at least an 810. But I don't think I'm going to have enough time to practice to get it. And even now my mum has landed, so the counter has started for how long this stream lasts. I'd say I've at least got another hour minimum. This is the danger zone. You really do not want to be spinning here. Now you got dirty tyres. It's wet. You're on the Nordschleife. Anything could go wrong. Just like that. Dirty tyres. And I've got damage as well now. This is one of the fastest sections on the track. Well, it's not, but it's very quick still. Right, we've got this 3-second penalty to deal with as well. We're not too bothered about timings right now. I'm just really just trying to build some muscle memory and get used to the weather. Be steady if you take a penalty, because that was, I lost control of the car then. We're going to keep the wets on, I think, just to see. It looks like the weather's going to ease up a little bit. We're not in that third bar, but I just want to see how they last, because we did a 909 in the inters with mistakes. So we can kind of gauge off that. Fair enough, Father. That fills me with some confidence, at least. I was like, okay, it feels a bit better now. I'm going to push it a little bit. As soon as I pushed it, spin. The balance is so fine. But whoa, I lost the car then. I'm pretty sure Misha did the exact same kind of crash then in the real life 24. Yeah, even though it's not raining anymore, it feels deceptive because you're just like, okay, I've got a bit more grip. Maybe even looks like the track's drying a little bit, but honestly, it's just as bad, if not worse. But yeah, look, 21 seconds off the lap already, which is insane. We know we're crashing that lap a couple of times though, so. But we're not chasing the delta right now. We're just driving around, practicing. In fact, I probably should equal out my brake balance a little bit. That might help. So even there, I think we saved like 4 seconds. Ah, yeah, the brake feels a lot better there, actually. I should have picked up on that earlier. Thank you for everyone joining this morning as well. Oh, it's going to be just a real short stream today. And we're pretty close to the light goal, to be honest, so thank you very much. If there is anyone out there who's not hit the like button yet, you can help us reach our goal for the day. Kept my foot in it a bit there. Oh. Damn. I think I could spend all day practicing this. And I would still not be ready for the race. I think a lot of it is going to have to just take it easy and rely on other people not doing so hot themselves. Oh, we really need to be steady there. We've done that twice now. Really don't have the turning power there coming in. Oh, and there, jeez, I guess dirty tyres as well. Oh, God. No, come on. Turn. One thing I really dislike about this game is when you crash sometimes, I don't think the car reacts appropriately in terms of how it engages with the barriers. And how sometimes it just seems to get stuck into going one way. Okay, so we had about 3 crashes on this one. One took me a little while to get back round. First sector seems better. It's the second half which is getting me. And now it's raining again also. Brake. Safety brake there. Scrub some speed off. Okay, and that's a minute slower than the interlap. Interlap wasn't as bad conditions. So let's go again. I think if we don't make a mistake, we can beat that interlap. And the weather's way worse now. But not making a mistake is part of the problem, right? Oh, I got no grip. Bit dodgy on the braking there. I must have had an accident there in the interlap. They gain loads of time there every time. Well, we've only passed through twice, but... Give me 2 minutes, got a message. Let's brake early for the carousel here. We've not made it in any time yet. There we go. Oh, are we in? We out? Are we in? Are we out? We can't really call that a success. Right, this is where I've been struggling from this point onwards, so let's try just be super careful. Let the car roll through. Easy on the throttle. Really struggle with this next corner, so let's try and get it nice. Well, we don't go on the grass at least. The bonus. A little bit deep there, let's bring it back round. Nice. That corner there, okay, that corner's a tricky one. I think we've crashed there most times. So remember that one. You don't really want to be crashing there either. There's a lot of speed. Yeah, you see, we lose it there and then we just have dirty tyres. And then we're just really struggling after that. So we lost like 25 seconds there in like 3 corners. And if you think about that happening in the race, race over. Oh, a bit deep, bit deep. Keep it, keep it, keep it. That's a shame that, because we had a pretty steady lap actually. The inters were a lot quicker, but the rain wasn't this bad. Let's push one more lap. TC1, yeah, I could use TC. To be honest though, I don't find the TC very useful in this game because all it does is give less power. And I think it just masks the problem that I just need to be better on the throttle. Because I remember at Seaside, I tried with traction control here and you can use it and it helps in some regards, but if you're still being too aggressive on the throttle, you still end up spinning these places. Unless you crank it like to TC3. Maybe 2 works, but yeah, I just need to get better at being gentler on the throttle as well. And I think we almost had a clean lap then, to be honest, until we got to that problem point. So I think we are starting to get it a little bit. And the rain is coming down again. We're in the deep blue again. But I'm not against giving it a go. We'll do another lap and we'll see how we get on. Right, we had a crash here last lap. And we almost do again. Just touch the curb again. See? So there's 2 killer spots on this track for me. This chicane and I don't know what this the bit of track is called, to be honest. And I think there, it's just because I'm going onto the curb. Losing any traction I've got. And it doesn't matter how gentle you are on the old throttle, you're just going to spin. And to be honest, pretty much every lap since we've been on the wets we've got to this point, we've been around the same on the delta, so that crash is really getting us there. We always gain time back now by about 3 seconds or something. Yeah, there, look. Even more this time. 4 seconds. 4.5 seconds. Almost 5 seconds. And when we crashed, we're probably about 4 seconds back, so we could be technically equaling the intermediate time, I think. Oh, that's deep. We pushed it a little bit hard then. I tried to brake less and yeah. Killed us. 20 likes reached. Thank you so much, guys. Like I said, it's only going to be a short stream today, so appreciate hitting that like goal still. And I hope everyone's enjoying watching me struggle in the rain. This session has literally been raining for... This is a 6th lap. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to know how the random weather is worked out, because if you get this, it's going to be a full race of rain. And I'm going to assume the practice lobby can be the race lobby, because that's kind of how it worked on Dragon Trail Seaside. Like, the simulation was the same. But yeah, this has been raining the whole race, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop, to be honest. So, be prepared is all I'm saying. Because if you're not, it's going to be a shocker for you. It's going to be an absolute shocker. Hey up, game. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Always good to see game in the chat. Not a first chatter or anything like that, but very early subscriber and very early chatter. Yeah, it's random game. Random, so let's say for this practice session it's been raining for the whole 5 laps at this point, coming on to 6, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop. We was in a session earlier and it didn't rain for 3 laps, actually. So yeah, I don't know how many simulations I've got. Maybe if someone has time they can cycle through them all and work out the sort of percentage, but yeah, it's going to be random. Struggling on this sector again, not being careful enough. That's a shame, because that was shaping up to be a decent enough lap as well. I think we're only about 10 seconds back on the delta. every time there. Takes the tyres in mud. I think it could be a similar experience here, game actually. I think because it's random as well, if it starts raining halfway through a lap or something, or you've not been looking at the radar and you're still on the hard tyres, it's race over. There's nothing you can do about it really. So I tried yesterday to just like hobble around on the hard tyres when it was raining. Nah. Maybe some people out there can do that, but I cannot do that. It was impossible for me. Right, so this is going to be a better lap. I'm really starting to get into it now. Really starting to get into it. I feel like my throttle control is getting way better. We're crashing way less. I'm getting used to where like the danger points are. Ideally, I want to go sub 9 minutes with a wet lap. I think would be nice. And I think it's possible also. Yeah, 34. So we're saving almost like 20 seconds each lap here. I think consistency and throttle control is really coming a long way now. Just learning how to deal with the car in the wet. The foot's starting to get a little bit of muscle memory. Just be really steady here with the chicane. This is where I've been spinning. Super gentle here. What's the saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And I know you boys want me to turn that traction control on, but we're just going to do it my way for a little bit. We're going to practice without. I'm not the best in the world, and I'm also not trying to be. I'm just trying to enjoy the game as it is. And for me, that's what matters most. But I also didn't discourage the idea. I moaned about it, but I did say I would do a lap with traction control. And I think also without traction control, we're still knocking like almost 20 seconds a lap off. So, yeah. Hey up, Skino. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yeah, Cheek's good. I should be getting the stitches out. What day is it? I should be getting the stitches out tomorrow. So, we should be plaster free. Woo-wee! That's a problem corner as well. We've hit that a couple of times. Just working. Once you told me you'd see it. I'm sorry, Father, I've rattled your trust. I'll tell you what, I'll turn it on next lap for you. We're still on not a super bad lap here, considering we just had a bit of a moment. So let's try hang on to this one. But I think I also will stand by my point. Turning traction control on 1 won't have helped me as much as you think it will. I think doing many laps with no traction control and just actually getting better at my own throttle inputs is going to help me when I turn traction control on also. With TC1, you still need to be managing the throttle, otherwise you still spin on a track like this in the wet. So I don't think the turning traction control on is like a magical setting that's just going to stop me spinning. It might make me stop spinning more, but I'm not learning why I'm spinning at the end of the day, and I think that's what I'm trying to accomplish. Also, many of you will know, I am a proud Yorkshireman. And we are stubborn as fuck sometimes. Sometimes, most of the time actually. Just hit that wrong coming out of there then. That's a shame. That would have been another lap up then. So close to the end, but so far away. And again, I think a moment like that, traction control doesn't help you. The line was not good. I lost control in like a bit of a weight roll. So yeah. Let's catch a punch shot. What happened to the cheek? It kept getting infected game. I had 2 hair follicles, which was like connected in a weird way, and it kept getting infected. So I've had it drained a couple of times and they finally cut it open and got rid of it. Last stitches I had, I took out with a fork. Maybe I'll do the same, Skinner. Save me a trip to doctors. Oh, Father, we'll do it this next lap for you. I would say I'd turn a ghost on as well, but I don't want to exit this lobby. Turn on the bloody TC! What's he doing? Maybe it's my hey up, Maz. I didn't even see you there. When did you pop in? Hope you're well, mate. Right, let's get onto the last straight here, then we'll put TC control on for the TC boys. TC control? It's just TC, innit? There we go, lads. I'll even leave it on screen for you. Now, you best hope that I don't make it spin on purpose, just to prove a point. Nah, I won't be such a knobhead. Or would I? I'm not saying anything, lads. I'm not saying anything. Little wall touch. What happened there, TC boys? I thought I wasn't meant to spin this lap. Oh, I didn't brake then. That's my fault. See, I think the only time I'm seeing it flash as well is when I'm making a mistake. It's like then it popped up. I shouldn't have been exiting in gear 1. It pops up when I'm on the grass. I shouldn't be on the grass. Came out of there, super smooth still, second gear, still span. So I'm not buying the hype, to be honest. I feel like it maybe stopped a little spin there. Maybe we don't spin with it there. Still need throttle control on TC1. Suddenly you started driving it really hard instead of smooth. I think one place where I do see a benefit, it's not in the corners, it's in the straights actually. I think because obviously the car is gripping more, it's gaining traction more and getting up to speed quicker. So I'm definitely seeing a benefit there. But we'll go again, we'll try to get a clean lap in. Oh, that was bad. Come on. Right, let's try to get a clean lap in. If we can get a clean TC lap and then a clean no TC lap, that would be perfect. Pushing too hard. I was pushing a bit hard in corners, but more under braking and going off. I missed some wisdom from Skino here. A better option is to be in a higher gear when you're in bends. TC slows down if you're still in a higher gear. Yeah. I'm not the biggest TC fan, Skino. We're appeasing some of the chatters here who want to see it. And we'll see if it helps us. I'm more of a machinist myself. I do want more rain, actually. Because I can see the track is actually drying a little bit. Pardon me. Touch the grass there. Might have slightly dirty tyres. They're a bit extra steady here. So we always save about 5 seconds here on the Delta. Yeah, the track's really drying. Still pushing too hard in that corner. I really want the rain to come back. Look, this is a very dry line now. Oh, just not braking enough. I think I'm gonna retry the lobby. It should be the same lobby. Yeah. It wasn't gonna rain again for a while, and I want it to be raining. DC still on. So I think this first lap, in fact we've got the inters on as well. We'll do this first lap out of the way. It's not as wet. We have the inters on, and then the track should be wet again, and then we'll put the wets on. Father, trying to understand why someone else does something is not your problem, my man. You are not me. I am not you. People are different and do different things. .909. True, Simeon. We do have a bit of a data there, point there. I've sinned a lot. I've sinned a lot. Maybe I can go through here like this? No. Right, track's wetting up again now. I get that, Father. Like I said, you can show a horse a way to the well, but you can't show it how to drink. We're all on our own journeys. And eventually we'll all get to our destination in our own ways. Whether you take train, bike, car, we'll all die at one point. The ultimate destination. Again, Fiver, that's just the way of life. People do different things, that's the beauty of it. If we all saw things in the exact same way, it'd be pretty fucking boring, mate. Trust me. The track is really dry. Compared to what it was. I can't remember when it got really wet last time. Yeah, game. It stopped raining. So I wanted to restart this one. So it's the same session. But yeah, I just restarted it because I wanted it to rain pretty heavy again. And I know that this session does for quite a while. Let's see the weather actually. Yeah. YouTuber corner takes another victim. Got a bit of damage, so I need to be steady. Yeah, I think that's going to be quite an interesting... It's going to make it interesting, to be honest. Because you can't really practice. Maybe it doesn't rain at all. Maybe it rains the whole time. I think the hardest races are definitely going to be ones where it rains like halfway through a lap. Or if everyone just kind of passes the pit lane and it starts raining super heavy. I think this will be very tricky. Soaking wet, yeah. I'm just waiting for it. All this wet practice and it won't even rain. Ah! An 8:47. So what was last time? A 9:09? So it's a good 20 seconds faster. Now the only problem is we can't exactly say what that is. Is it TC1? Could be. Is it the fact that I drove 6 laps since then? Maybe. It's still not wet enough. I want it to be wetter. Oh. Factor dry quali. Yeah, has it ever been a wet quali, actually? Because that would be really interesting. I think if it was a wet quali, and then it started in the rain also, and then dried out, that would be insane. I'm gonna need more conclusive data, Simeon. Ah! Carrying too much speed through that sector. And also there, I think tyres are a little bit dirty. Yeah. Okay, and as soon as it goes blue, I also have no grip as well. So it's time for the wets now. Yeah, that little bit on the moist meter, it changes so much. It's almost like the moist meter should be a little bit bigger to show you a bigger like range. Because the change is quite drastic. Like up until this point it feels like you can almost drive it like a dry track, but then as soon as this comes, it's gone. And this is what I really want to test. We'll have a clean lap on the wets with the TC on. And I think the goal really should be sub 9. I think we could have got the sub 9 with no TC. I think it's about green now, yeah. There's a bit of yellow on the map, but it looks like it's not really hitting us. So the worst it's going to get is this, I guess. We're not counting this lap for all, we just need to get around and change tyres. A little bit of Mr. Bean. Hey up, Star. No, it's 5 laps, unfortunately. Five laps, cloudy with a chance of rain. Hope you're well as well, mate. Good to see you. I actually saw you in someone else's chat, Star, and you gave a little fact. I think it was like the average or the most capable SAS person is, what did you say, 65 kilos, and I can't remember the height. What was it? .65 kg, 5'9". Okay, nice. So does that mean I'm slightly not perfect? As I'm currently 66 kilos and 5'10". So maybe I'm in the wrong career here. Yeah, the inters, as soon as that bar comes, it's a joke how much it changes. Take care, game. Wish you the best, and always good to see you in, mate. Always good to see you in. Hopefully we have, yeah, next stream's going to be Saturday race day, so yeah, hopefully we get a good one in then. And maybe we'll see you then, but I know the timing's a little bit off for you. Right. Let's just concentrate. Oh, 2 minutes, I got a message. Basically me, 67, 5'10". Jeez! Do I know you, Maz? This is like it's like another situation with King Mowgli. Got a couple of twins in chat. Oh, guys, I'm not even gonna get another lap in myself. I'm sorry to disappoint everyone. My mum and my sister are across the road getting a coffee and a croissant for me. And they're gonna be 2 minutes. Let me change tyres and we'll go as far as we can. I'll go until the doorbell rings. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a full lap. Unless the coffee shop's really busy. Oh, I've got no grip. Right, let's see how far we get. But yeah, it's been a good practice. Are we ready for Saturday? I think we are, actually. I think we are. I think regardless of the conditions, we should be able to deal with the car. Whether that is with or without TC. I really wanted to get a clean lap in here, but I think the biggest difference I noticed with traction control is just it's not coming out of the corner, but it's once you like kind of got the your initial foot down. Oh, pushing too hard there. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Nah, I was so gentle and that was more of a line problem, to be honest. And I was in third gear. Oof. Honestly, them races yesterday, Baz. Oh my god. Ah, that's it. It's over. It's over. It's over. Alright, I'm gonna get off. I will say hello to the family. From you guys. And yeah. Gonna have a nice week. Eat some nice food. Hopefully not do too many touristy things. I've seen Berlin 1,000 times at this point. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. And guiding us through this wet day at the Nordschleife. Shout out to Father for the recommendations as always. And yeah, thanks for everyone hitting the like button. Reached our like goal today, which is pretty good for a short stream like this. And yeah, we're going to be back on Saturday for the race. Let's just actually check the race. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel in the morning. I might jump on really early just to get some little bit of extra practice in. And yeah, then get ready for the race. So yeah. Take care all guys. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good rest of your days. And I'll see you all on Saturday, whether that's on track or in stream. Take care all. Peace.